And we're live here from San Diego Studios. Pokemon. Alright. Alright, back at it, looking for this frickin' Slakoth. I looked it up, and Slakoth apparently has a 5% encounter rate, and I feel like we're over 20 encounters. I mean, this is the most forgiving form of... Like, if this was shiny hunting, this would be... very forgiving. Have y'all watched that video? I forget the guy's name, but he spent like 2 years shiny hunting for his favorite Pokemon in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And he was going for 6 specific Pokemon, and it took him 2 years, and it's like, he goes so incredibly over odds where he's like 20,000 encounters in. I just think, good lord, it sounds so miserable. Like, I'm losing my mind here at a 5% encounter, like a 1 in 20. And these dudes are going after 1 in 8,000. You know, back in the day, I only ever found one shiny. I think it was at daycare. I was playing Pokemon Ruby or Emerald, I forget which one. And I was sitting with my friend and his sister. And I was just going along, I was surfing along between routes. And I run into a wild Tentacool, the first stage one. And suddenly my friend just starts yelling at me. He's like, "Oh my god, catch it! Catch it!" Like, just yelling at me. I'm like, "Oh, alright, fine, I'll catch it." He's like, "That's a shiny!" And I had never heard of that before. I had no idea what it was. And yeah, it was a shiny Tentacool. It was a sort of, it's like light blue, and you know how it has red bulbous eyes? You know, like sort of fake eyes on the side of its head. Those are green. And yeah, I caught it. It was my first ever shiny. And I sort of... Well, I have caught other shinies since then, although they've all been in Pokemon Scarlet. I found like a decent amount of shinies in Pokemon Scarlet. But yeah, my sort of only ever natural, quote-unquote, natural shiny was like, you know, when I was like in elementary school. On I'm gonna keep turning the music down on the game, because oh my goodness, my debut stream was so frickin' scuffed. I watched it back and I was so dismayed just how terrible the audio balancing was. So I'm probably overcompensating at this point. I'm still really bad at sort of the technical parts of this. And I keep thinking, though, I do want to get better at streaming. Like, I was watching, just a little while ago, I was watching videos from the HoloLive girls talking about how they auditioned, you know, to be a Corpo VTuber. And I like the idea of being a Corpo VTuber. I don't know why. Maybe it's just for the flex. Maybe it's not for wholesome reasons. Maybe it is just because it's like, oh, that'd be really cool. Because part of it is though, is like I watch the HoloLive girls and I'm jealous. I'm jealous of like their success, sure, but also that they get to spend time together. Like, you know, they get to spend time with each other and they get along with each other. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I like that they just have fun together and spend time with each other. And I just think, yeah, I want that for myself in commemoration of some event. You know what? Send it. This is a commemorative Pokemon. Come on. Come on. Come on, you're very sleepy. You can't get out. Yes! We got him. Finally. What was that? That was a long time. Okay, what are we gonna name this guy? I hadn't thought about it this far. How about Marshmallow? Jelly. I'm thinking something food related. Sandy. Santiago. Why Santiago? Don't ask me. Although I mean, yeah, food names are fun. Oh, do I actually have enough, space? Santiago. Santiago. That's how you spell Santiago, yes? Santiago. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, finally. We got him. Calm nature. Makes sense. Yawn. Okay. Oh, finally. Alright, this is the one I was wanting. Alright, so that's our Petalburg Woods and kind of. Oh my goodness, orange berries. Yes, thank you. So anyway, what was I talking about? VTuber. Yeah, it's just that, like, and that's the thing, even with YouTube channels like Drawfee, I'm just like, oh, it's just like friends, like making stuff together, like doing cool stuff together. And I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't make stuff with other people. I like kind of did that in college, but I don't do that anymore. Yeah, and it's like that's probably what I want most out of it. I mean, it's like, okay, it's like, yeah, it's like the money, the fame, the public recognition of your works, of course. I want all of it, of course. So, and I had a pretty good stream yesterday because after my sort of VTuber debut stream, I was like, do I want to keep doing this? You know, I don't know. It's like, it's kind of like it sucks up a lot of time, you know, doing it, even just what I'm doing now at an hour and a half. You know, an hour to 2 hours, like a few days a week. Because that's easy. If you, like, 2 hours a week, like, that's like maybe 8 or 10 hours a week. That's a lot. That's a lot of time. To, is there an item here? No. To do, like, if you spent 10 hours a week practicing piano, you'd probably get really good at piano. Ooh. I always think, when I get that transition, I always think it's something important. Like, I'm gonna find a roaming legendary or something. Okay. Switch to Buffalo. Because I want Santiago to be part of the final team, because I really like slacking. When I was a kid playing these games for the first time, I had a slacking. I trained that guy up to level 100. I really liked him because he was so beefy. He knew Shadow Ball. I remember that much. Let's just progress the story. Hold on. I've just noticed something. It does that different transition twice now, and both of these Pokemon have been female. Is that coincidence? That's almost certainly coincidence, right? Ooh, Bandit has an item. Oh, and also, I need to give our guys orange berries. I just remembered that. Yeah, so I want Slacking to make it to the Elite Four for sure. Item, give an item. Oranberry. thornberry. And then I'm like, do I want antidote? Like, because I don't see myself using sushi and blue cheese anytime soon. Alright, let's go into this fight. I'm slightly worried about this fight. Shroomish around here? Boy, have I. Yeah, so, and sort of watching those videos talking about auditions, particularly watching people, the HoloLive girls that had to audition multiple times, it's just like, yo, maybe I can do it. Because it's sort of refreshing to hear how they failed initially. Do I want to use Yawn? No, I want to get Santiago out of here. Buffalo! Maybe I should sort of stick to food stuff. Maybe Santiago's the cook. He's the one preparing all this other food. Alright, just gonna howl twice. Are you gonna sweep my team? No, you're not. So, and like after yesterday's stream where I actually got someone in chat, and they actually watched my stream for like 4 minutes. Whew, that was encouraging. And I have been thinking more and more like, yeah, I want to take streaming more seriously. I'm thinking of sticking to a schedule. You know? You know? Sticking to a schedule. Crazy. Alright, we're doing well. What do you have to say? Yo there, your Pokemon doing okay? Yeah. Well, thank you for your concern. Hold on. Okay, it's doing the swipe transition. Is it female? It's not. Okay, never mind. Did it just pick? Because I swear there are multiple transitions. And this one, the one where it swipes from like left to right in those vertical or horizontal strips, I feel like is less common. Pokeball. Alright, can we sneak up on this guy? Oh. If you take bug Pokemon to school, bug Pokemon to school, you get to be instantly popular. Yeah, right, buddy. See, the thing is, like, we're equal level, but we have Truant. And I don't want to take the risk yet. I want to get Santiago a little bit higher level. Because he does have Yawn, which is useful. So yeah, I feel my sort of rejuvenated by my stream yesterday and getting a chatter and hearing about HoloLive auditions that I'm like, maybe I can take streaming a bit more seriously. Because it's been an ambition of mine for a while now to be a streamer, which which I know is very Zoomer of me. You know, it's kind of a funny thing thinking about it. Like, oh, what's sort of the pipe dream jobs for every generation? And I suppose it's like Rockstar for boomers, I guess. Well, I don't know, actually. Like, according to your generation, what is your dream job? So yeah, it normally does that where the screen splits in half. Yeah, I don't know. I'm on a conspiracy. It might just be random. So yeah, I don't know. Well, how could I take streaming more seriously? I suppose, I mean, just sticking to a schedule, which is rough. I don't know, I'm very resistant to it. I'm like, I don't want to stick to a schedule. Yuck. Right, and those are blocked off, so we go this way. We get more berries. So yeah, sticking to a schedule. Learning some of the technical details would also be good for me. So, like, learning how to do OBS better. How to do scene transitions. Filling out my artwork, honestly, like, having a proper icon and... Thank you, lass. Proper icon and a banner, which I just need to get around to doing. Thank you. You know, this flower shop is honestly like a really nice place. I like the detail that there's no one at the register because they're probably out helping. Like, I'm guessing this gal... Well, I'm not going to say no to her. I'm guessing this gal is the owner, but she doesn't just sit behind the register all day. She's out and about, like she's tending to things. Oh, not that. And like how to have, you know, OBS and my windows at the proper resolution. Because I always feel like my stream is a little fuzzy. Oh wait, hold on, I'm looking at my stream and you can see the very top of the window. Oh no, hold on, go back to that. Can I make this a bit larger? Okay, does that work? Make it a little bigger. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Stuff like that. I don't want to mess with a wild encounter. We're sort of not in a great shape here to go against Roxanne. Like, we don't have a very good team for her right now. Ooh, I should probably use a potion because I don't want to waste a berry. Yeah, why not, actually. I mean, I do have 2 water types in the party. Potion? Yeah, I always remember this specific sort of area of grass. It feels, I don't know, it feels kind of odd. Like, it's right next to the flower shop, and it has all these items just strewn about it randomly. I don't know. Maybe I read too much. Oh, wait, shoot. I should have used Yawn. Hey. Oh, that's decent damage. Yeah, shoot. We might 2-shot it, but let's Yawn instead. I mean, having Yawn is actually pretty useful. Like, we can Yawn, switch out to a different Pokemon, they fall asleep. Yeah, not... I think we must have high-rolled that first one. Oh, and then we have to look for... Everything's much slower when you have a Slakoth. Oop, really close. Alright. Alright, we were able to deal with the level 4 last time. Let's try it again. Yawn. I also love that Santiago's left arm has no bones in it. Like, look at that arm. That perfectly curled arm. It has no bones. Crits. But we have a berry. I also kind of treat berries as I don't have to switch out. It's sort of the, like, using a berry equals a little bit more experience. See, okay, if I was the God King of Pokemon, this is how I would adjust Truant. Is that instead of guaranteed every other turn, maybe have it to be, I don't know, something like a 25% chance on any given turn, but it won't do it twice in a row. Maybe. Or keep it 50%. That might be more fair. I actually remind myself what Encore does. Makes the foe repeat its last move over 2 to 6 turns. Encore is one of those moves, I just never use it. I always just go for, you know, just super effective move. Okay. Got everything we need. Pretty Petal Flower Shop. Alright, fight me, rich boy, Winston. And actually, I can't use Yawn on this guy because he has a frickin' full restore. Yeah, it's a little close. Shift to Buffalo. Ember. I mean, I could, for Roxanne, I could just get Buffalo up to level 16 so it evolves and learns Double Kick. And then it's pretty trivial at that point. Lotad. Yeah, I can beat up a Lotad. Give it a good old yawn. Growls. Which is a little tough. And then we skip this turn. He growls again. Okay, this guy's a real problem with me. Ooh. Well, I can't encore him now. So I'm just gonna scratch him. Oh, that does a little damage. This might be like a 5-shot, but it's gonna be over 10 turns, so he's gonna wake up eventually. And this Lotad, he probably has Absorb, right? Yeah. Because I know Lotad, low-level Lotad, know Astonish, but that can't hit me. Yeah, so it's just growling over and over. Does it only know Astonish? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a free win. Ha, idiot. You can't surprise me. I don't know what's going on. This poor Lotad. He can't do anything. Okay, I am gonna have to switch. Well, I can keep Santiago in for one turn. I can switch train. Yeah, so I can over-level Buffalo a little bit to get him to evolve in order to have a fighting move. Or I could level up one of my water types. No, don't, less. If you're faced with a decision and you let someone else choose for you, you will regret it, however things turn out. Damn. Pokemon NPCs be spitting wisdom sometimes. Okay, first double battle. Oh, and you can see the reflections. This game is so good. Alright. Double battle. I love double battles. They're so good. Double battles actually require some amount of thinking. Like, you have to strategize a little bit. Okay. Now, if this Lotad is like the other one and it only knows Astonish, then we're good. So I'm going to put C-Dot to sleep. And then we're going to Ember this Lotad. Wow. I mean, Buffalo is quite overleveled. Santiago with the yawn. Harden. Okay, easy fight. Easy fight, okay. Now, I kind of like the idea of not over-leveling. So, let's try it, you know. I like the idea. Let's try it. I never talked to this twin. More berries. Lepa berries. We should absolutely plant these. And I'll plant one more since I'm going into the trouble. I'll plant an oranberry. Oranberries are going to be our real bread and butter hold item for the early part of the game. You know, this guy just said he's the water Pokemon expert. What if he really is, and we just don't believe him? We're just ignorant. Like, we're a kid. It's like asking your middle school nephew, like, oh, do you know who Joe Pesci is? Yeah, something like that. They'd be like, no. What, did you go to school with him? Alright, Magikarp. We take these. Free experience dump for Santiago. Yeah, because level cap for Roxanne is 15. Magikarp. My Pokemon is slightly less useless than you. I love these kind of trainers. Just guys with 3 Magikarp that are just a EXP dump for you. I was thinking about getting a Steam Deck because I don't have a way currently to play Blueprints, and that game looks pretty good. Because, forgive me this, but I am, I have a Mac. And I'm not willing to get a PC. Because then I would have a PC, and it's like, where do I put it? I already have 2 desks. I have an art desk and a computer desk. So I'm like, what? Do I get a 3rd desk? And I just don't want to learn a new system. Okay, how much is a Steam Deck? Like $400? I don't actually know. I didn't look into it that much. Man, the battles go a lot slower with the Pokemon with Truant, don't they? Also, I've only just realized that sort of pinkish circle on the back of Slakoth's sprite. That's his butt, ain't it? I think I assumed it was his foot, but the one on the circle on the left is his foot or his leg. Hold on, I gotta find out. I gotta look at his sprite. Yeah, because his feet are white, so that's his butt. You've been looking at his butt. You know, well, that's part of owning a pet. Sometimes you gotta look at their butt. X items. I mean, X items don't fit into this challenge because I don't want to use items during trainer battles. I'm not sure I've ever used an X item. I don't know. I don't find them worthwhile. I don't know. They don't sit well with me. I'm condemning from ignorance. I've never used them. They just seem kind of lame. I wish there was some sort of in-game resource that just told you what natures do. Because they're alluding to it, of like, how they matter. But I wish there was something explicit in the game, like, how they work. Hidden Machine 1. Sorry, forgive me my dance moves. That was terrible walking. I'm not even reading their dialogue. I'm just going, because, you know, I tend to just ignore NPCs in Pokemon games, but occasionally they actually give you something useful. I don't want to do this right now. Okay. Go to the shop. Should probably buy... I'm gonna buy 1 escape rope. The game is very good about giving you escape ropes whenever you go into a cave or anything. Yeah, we don't need super potions yet. Buy regular potions. And, I wanted to buy 4 even 20. And why not? Get a couple more potions. And antidotes. And then, actually, we want to go to the school. Because we can get a quick claw. What on earth has he written on this chalkboard? Like, what could this possibly be? Hold on, I gotta change my posture. I always start streaming with the best of intentions, posture-wise. But then I always just resort back to slouching. Okay. Oh, wait, that's Scott. Right, he hangs out here. Yeah, Scott likes to hang out among school children. I mean, I mean, it is a little weird. Just Scott with, you know, in a school with wearing sunglasses. Yo, what is that in the background? Oh, shut up, lady. Well, and I gotta look at this. I'm quite familiar with these games. I don't recognize this asset. Like this sort of cupboard, this bookshelf, this cupboard, but what is this? It's like a VCR player with some DVDs on the side, I think. I don't think I've seen this asset in other parts of the game. Hold on, let me check the stream. I have to check it kind of obsessively. Is everything good? Is everything well? Okay. What are we sitting at level-wise? So 8 and 13, a little low. Should probably train up a bit more. Before we take on the gym. I don't remember if anything else worthwhile here. There is an item. Alright, let's go train a bit more amongst DOS Pokemon. I don't want to go too far. We'll come to this area later once we have cut. Once we can use it. Ooh, Machop. It's a little scary. I mean, yeah, just get Santiago out of there immediately. Frick, I'm slouching in. Ugh. I fear that my desk setup just is not ergonomic. I mean, sort of the desk itself and my monitor, just in terms of, like, height. Because I don't know. I don't know. It's not worth getting into. Well, maybe it is. Because I always feel like, I don't know, for sort of my body to be at the correct desk height, my legs are always really dangling. But I'm not, like, proportioned strangely. I have perfectly proportional legs. Repel. Oh, yeah, and this is a new area. So, what do we want? Ninkata? No. Oh, it's faster. Oh, geez, and a lot tougher, actually. I'd honestly like a Skitty. I like Skitty. Always liked it when I was a kid. I like Skitty. It's pretty rare, though, actually. It's something... It's like a really low encounter rate. Because we can guaranteed get a Whismur from the cave. Doot. Level up. What else is in this area? I guess we could get a Tailo. Tailo's pretty cool, actually. Jose. Do you think it's Jose or Jose? I mean, clearly we have the power of an an accent over letters, because, you know, Pokemon. Yeah, who knows? No. Please don't poison me. Oh, we're loafing. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, okay. That was scary. Poison sting is freaking scary. I'm doing this a little risky just because, like, I want Santiago to get some levels. Are we loafing? Haha, there we go. We'll leave him in. Ninkata doesn't have anything crazy, like Poison Sting, which is actually really scary. Ooh, do we want to trap him? No, just yawn. Ugh. He is using a Harden a bunch, which is obnoxious. Oh, yeah. Look at that damage. This is gonna take a while. Oh, Leech. Oh, screw you. I'm not dealing with that. Oh, shoot. Okay. More trainers here, but yeah, we can shoot for an encounter. Not Whismer. As for gosh dang sure. Can I encore an uproar? Although I get stronger. Does uproar get stronger in succession? Is it like rollout? I don't think so. Alright, we lost a berry. Yes, I guess I'm just gonna grind it out here for a while. Poochyena? Because what Pokemon do I want from here? There's Tailo, there's Poochyena, Ninkata, Skitty. I do like Skitty. Tailo would be good as a flyer and going into Raleigh's gym. Can you guys hear that? Someone is just zooming outside. Alright, just one more hit. Pokemon Emerald is just such a comfort game for me because I'm just so familiar with it. Same thing with Bellatra. Like, Bellatra's a lot newer, obviously. Ah, shoot, didn't quite kill. I'm actually worried if this crits. Okay, we have a berry, so I think we're fine. Okay, I just really need the level up. And I want to save the trainers further on because, like, because they're going to be higher level because I need cut in order to get to them. I assume they're high level. I don't know for certain. That was kind of close. Not close, but a little close. Excuse me. I've been hiccuping like no one's business lately. You know, let's fight the first trainer in the gym, just to get an idea of what our standing is. I don't want to commit to the double battle. And also, I know a Nuzlocke technique is to do double battles once at a time, and I think people who do that are weenies. I love double battles. This is the generation that brought in double battles. I'm going to double battle whenever possible. Like, whenever I just do a casual playthrough of Emerald, if I accidentally skip a double battle, I get sad. So, like, double battles are so freaking good. It's a rock type. I gotta switch. Well, hold on. We might have to bring on a third member of the team. Someone who can do effective damage. But I don't want to train up someone else as well. Training up 2 Pokemon is like kind of a lot already. Yeah, because, like, Santiago's just not going to be able to do much. It can put Pokemon to sleep, which is really good, but I don't know. What do we do? What do we do? Okay, so let's think about this. I can over-level Buffalo by 1 level in order to get double kick. I can train up Lotad. And Ludicolo is a cool Pokemon. I'm not gonna not. Like, it's a cool one. I wouldn't mind having it. Yeah, maybe. It requires more grinding. It would go faster. Alright. See, okay, it does this sort of side swipe transition for an Inkata. We're gonna swap out. into Buffalo. We can get Buffalo to level 15. See, already, I really want the EXP share. I really like it that in Hoenn, you get the EXP share so early. I'm like, yes, please, thank you. Because just grinding out, leveling up Pokemon sucks. It does, it just sucks. Oh. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, we gotta swap out. Because Leech Life is bug, Lotad is weak to bug moves. Yeah, I'm worried not much is happening right now. Yeah, we've been going at it for almost an hour. I might stop at an hour. Oh, I can't even. Yeah, I can't even touch Whismer. Oh, actually, I should visit the Pokemon Center, because we might be getting low on PP. Poochyena is a consideration, really, because Intimidate is such a good ability. But I'm just thinking I want Skitty. I want Skitty. It's a cool Pokemon. I know it's not, like, very effective in battle, but it's cute. There we go. Tailo. I'll take a Tailo. Now, here's a decent test. When I switch in a Pokemon with Truant, does it start with Loafing or the other turn? It's a little scary. Uses Peck. It does not. Okay, so we can switch in and then use it immediately. Okay, it's going to use Peck again. So we'll do this. Okay, it's asleep. We can probably do a little bit of damage. Maybe if we don't crit. Okay, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Great Ball, because we have to. The color scheme, we have to. I mean, it doesn't perfectly match. Tailow's a bit darker. Yay! Now we got a Lady Tailo. Lady Low. No, keep with the food theming. Tiny Swallow. What about Tiny Swallow? Gulp. Chug. Teacup. Biscuit. Chicken. Gravy. No, it's a girl. You can't name a girl Gravy. Rice. What's a spice? A girl spice. Sage, thyme, vanilla. I don't know. Nutmeg. Does it make sense? No. No, of course not. Of course it doesn't. Gentle. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. I'm gonna visit the Pokemon Center. Oh yeah, Rustboro City. What is time-saving tunnel nearing completion? But there's also a big X splashed across it in red paint. I never knew how much detail the signs have. Yeah, what's Rustboro City's model? The city probing the integration of nature and science. I mean, alright, that's a very clinical way to put it. But, you know, it'll do. It's been a while since Bandits picked up anything. Hold on, let me check the stream. You doing okay? Everything's good? Looks like it. Yeah, we're approaching the hour mark. I'll stop after an hour. See, she learned Absorb. Excellent. Although there's not a lot of good choices right now for Sushi to go up against. It's like this grass is full of bug types, flying types. Also, I guess Buffalo heard that I thought he was slacking off. Antidote. Thank you, Bandit. See, here's my thought of why, if you were trapped on a desert island, Linoon would be the best Pokemon. Because, one, it has a wide move set. It knows most of the HMs, so you could use, like, Rock Smash, Dig, you know, to help build yourself a house. So that would be useful. It also knows other moves like Flamethrower, you could use to start a fire. Ice Beam to freeze water, cool yourself down. And it has Pickup, so it can just find useful stuff for you. Like, you know, oh, trash from the ocean would wash up on shore. Linoon could go find that. And also, just look at him. Linoon is very friend-shaped. He looked like he'd be very nice to cuddle with. Honestly, I think that would be a pretty good life-size plush for the Pokemon Company to make, would be a life-size Linoon. Alright, we are slowly taking down this Poochyena. Oh, wow, that did a lot of damage. I'm gonna have to switch after that. Yeah, Pucciana got sick of it and he howled a bit. And I was like, I'm gonna kick your butt. I'm gonna bite your butt. So now we gotta send out the chicken. I have one more Oranberry. I'm like, do I want to get... Yeah. Yeah, I better give it to Sushi. Because if he had that Oranberry, he could have stayed in. Maybe. And finished the job. Okay, this should hopefully be an easier fight. Just don't do that much damage. That's a fair chunk of damage there, my goodness. Also, if you notice that sort of black spot on the right side of Whismer's head, underneath its ear flap, is that its ear hole? That's kind of disturbing, if it is. Pokemon anatomy is one of those things where it's like, don't think about it too hard. Don't think about it too difficult. Don't think about it too much. Alrighty. Well, thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.